Hi, this is Brian Douglas, the FICO Insider. Today I'm going to reveal 3 mistakes you want to avoid on your credit reports. Are you finding yourself faced with low credit scores even though you know you've been paying down your debts religiously? Well, you're not alone. Unfortunately, more factors affect your credit score than just paying on time. Some of these, which you're probably not even aware of, can defeat any good things you've been doing. So grab a pen and take some notes as I share some of these credit report blunders with you right now. Number 1, be careful of online loan rate comparisons. Doing an online loan rate comparison is an easy way of getting a quote on a car loan, a personal loan, student loan, or a mortgage. It's free and it's convenient, and it leads many people to compare several companies at once to make sure they get the best deal possible. Now that sounds like a great idea, doesn't it? Not necessarily. Credit bureaus count each quote estimate as an inquiry, and each inquiry is a decrease to your credit score. So the more inquiries you perform, the lower your score becomes. Now, if you do inquiries during a short time frame, say just a few weeks, FICO will consider it to be just one inquiry, which isn't so bad, of course. But if you're a shopaholic and do this all the time, you're really going to hurt yourself. Now, this doesn't mean you shouldn't seek online quotes for loans. Not at all. The best way to deal with this is to research your companies and narrow down the best possible lenders before you get anything done with just a few of them, okay? Let's face it, you don't need to blast your personal information all over the web. It's simply not a good idea no matter what your credit score situation is. So be prudent. Do limited searches and do them intelligently. Check rates before you go ahead and do these online things. It'll save you a lot of hassle and protect your score. Number 2, don't make the mistake of thinking that you only have one credit report and one credit score. You have at least 3 or more credit scores, and they can vary widely. The 3 major credit bureaus develop credit reports and to calculate the credit scores based on the scoring system developed by FICO. Now, it's that FICO score that you're going to live or die from, so that's the one that most of us are focusing on. However, add this to the mix. Some of the larger lenders out there calculate their own credit risk scores based on information on your credit report also. So when you consider how you're going to clean up your credit, you need to keep in mind that you shouldn't just be focused on one number. At the very least, you've got to contact all 3 major credit bureaus and work on repairing the 3 credit scores, the FICO scores, of course, before you go any further. But remember, be sure the score you're looking at, by the way, is the real FICO score. I've got a report that reveals the scams that go along with that, and you're going to want to read that to learn what the big problems are. Number 3, don't make the mistake of closing lots of credit accounts just to improve your score. Most people think that to improve their credit score, they have to pay off some debts and close those old accounts. Not exactly. In fact, that's one of the worst things you can do. See, if you close an account, you're going to have to reapply for credit, and all those inquiries from those lenders will cause a drop to your credit score. That's the first part. The second part of that is that FICO gives favorable points to you when you have a good long-term credit history. Closing those credit cards accounts that you had since college will probably hurt you rather than help you. If you have good credit accounts that you don't use, or if you have too many lines of credit, then pay some off and close them. However, close the most recent accounts first and make sure you don't need them in the near future. These are just some of the mistakes that people make when they try to fix their credit. There are lots more. Want to find out what they are? Then visit us at creditreboundinstitute.com, and when you get there, I'll give you that special report I mentioned earlier, The Great Credit Score Scam Revealed, as my special gift to you. So go there now and get the goodies.